The San Jose Sports Authority presents the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards presented by Qualcomm. Over the next hour, we will give out over $38,000 in scholarship money to 47 deserving Bay Area student athletes.
Not only will you see inspiring stories of high school athletes, you'll also hear from Bay Area sports legends. Get ready to be inspired. This is the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards.
Good evening and welcome to the 24th Annual Reach Youth Scholarship Awards. My name is Robert Brownstein and I am the executive producer and host of 49ers Cal High Sports Report. I'm joined by my co-host and colleague Aubrey Tolliver, and we have a very special show planned tonight. It is one part celebration and one part inspiration with plenty of sports added to the mix.
That's right, Robert. It's great to be here with you for the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards, a unique scholarship program open to high school, senior student athletes from San Jose and Santa Clara County. Over the next hour, you will get to know some exceptional local student athletes, all freshly minted high school graduates whose achievements in the classroom and on the field are truly deserving of recognition. Robert, you've been involved with the Reach Youth Scholarship Awards for several years, right?
Many years.
Many.
A couple of decades. The Reach Youth Scholarship Award is one of those community programs that brings out the best in high school sports, and I am honored to be a part of it. Allow me to share a little history. The Reach Youth Scholarship Awards were established 24 years ago by the San Jose Sports Authority, the nonprofit sports commission for the city of San Jose. You may know the Sports Authority from all of the big events they help bring to San Jose, like last year's NCAA Women's Soccer Championships and the 2019 NHL All-Star Game. Back in 1997, the Sports Authority wanted to show support for local high school sports by shining a light on how sports can be a force for good, especially when times are tough. Out of that, the Reach Youth Scholarship Awards were established. The word REACH says it all, as it's an acronym for Recognizing Excellence, Adversity, Courage, and Hard Work. And here we are more than 20 years later, and the Reach Awards are still going strong.
All of the scholarship funds are raised through sponsorships and financial donations. Qualcomm is a long-time sponsor of the program, and they've added some new things this year. 12 students will receive a Reach Youth Scholarship tonight, and thanks to Qualcomm, they will also receive a new laptop with Qualcomm technology inside, of course.
Very generous of Qualcomm. Good stuff. Also new this year, the broadcast. In years past, we announced the Reach Awards at a breakfast with just the students, their families, and representatives from their school at the San Jose Marriott. But of course, couldn't do that this year because of the nasty COVID-19.
Yes, coronavirus has really been messing up.
Yeah, not a friend.
No, not a friend. I don't think anybody is. Well, NBC Sports Bay Area stepped in and offered to expand the reach of Reach with tonight's broadcast so that we could share this uplifting event with the entire Bay Area.
We've covered the history and we're about to announce our first scholarship. But there's one more person we need to bring into the conversation, NFL Hall of Famer and honorary co-chair of the Reach Youth Scholarship Awards, Mr. Ronnie Lott.
Thank you, Robert and Aubrey. It is great to be here for the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards. I love the Reach program, and it's why I've been a part of this since 1997. I'm so sorry that we cannot be together in person, as I was really looking forward to meeting you all, because you guys are so special. We use that word adversity a lot in sports. When athletes come back from an injury or they turn things around after a bad start to the season, commentators will say, that player has the ability and responds to his adversity. And yes, that's the kind of adversity you guys have dealt with. But then there's adversity in life. And trust me, that adversity is really tough. You know what I'm talking about. You're 17, 18 years old. You've already faced more than your fair share of tough times. And here you are, high school graduate, diploma in hand, with plans for the future. And what can I say? Hey, you're great kids. As awesome as your accomplishments are, do not let up. Keep going. When that adversity comes back around, and it will, because I'm telling you, I'll promise, I know this. Remember this moment. Remember what you wrote in your Reach essays. Remember the inner strength that you have to work so hard to build, to dig deep for all of it, to reach for it, because you got this. And by the way, congratulations to each of you, because you are champions.
Thank you so much, Ronnie Lott.
Yes, he really knows how to deliver a pregame speech, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's good.
Put me in. I'm ready. I am ready, Ronnie.
All right, I'm with you, Aubrey. It doesn't matter whether you got to see Ronnie play or not, you can immediately tell why he was and is a champion. Okay, it's time for our first scholarship award. Now from Lynbrook High School, let's get to know Jonathan Leslie.
The best stories start in one place and end somewhere you least expect. Much like the story of Jonathan Leslie. Here on the football field at Lynbrook High School, Jonathan is far from where his story first began.
I don't know where I'd be.
It begins in San Jose. Jonathan's biological mother used methamphetamines while she was pregnant. After he recovered from the side effects of meth exposure, Jonathan was put into the foster care system when he turned 4 months old.
From 4 months to 16 months, he went through 12 homes.
No foster family kept Jonathan for more than a couple of months.
They brought him back saying they couldn't handle him. He was a lot of work.
Melissa Leslie was just 21 years old when she met 16-month-old Jonathan.
He was my very first placement, so I had never done this before.
Together, they thrived. After 7 months, Jonathan went from a nonverbal, disgruntled child to a vibrant toddler.
He needed consistency and routine and trust, and nobody had taken the time to give him that.
But Melissa and Jonathan's time together was only temporary. Jonathan and his biological siblings soon moved to Oregon to live with his paternal aunt.
It was heart-wrenching to see him go.
After 4 months, Jonathan's social worker went to check on the children in Oregon and found that Jonathan was not being cared for properly. He decided to take all the children back to California, another failed home. But this time, Jonathan wasn't going back into the system.
I never expected adoption out of this.
Melissa and Jonathan haven't been apart since. And that's where Jonathan's memories begin.
It was just us in that little apartment. And then we moved in with my dad.
Jonathan's first sister, Michaela, was born in 2006, Mark and Melissa's first biological daughter. In November of 2007, not only did Jonathan's adoption become official, but so did his sister's. That's Alexis. Then came Serenity Grace, another adopted sister. But unlike Jonathan and Alexis, Serenity was adopted before she was even born. Serenity's biological mother also used meth while she was pregnant. Serenity wasn't as fortunate as Jonathan and suffers from more severe side effects from meth exposure, epilepsy and kidney disease, to name a few. She doesn't speak, but luckily she has her big brother Jonathan to help with that.
It's almost like I can understand what she says, because I've been around her so long, and she needs somebody to have a voice for her, I think. So, I want to be that voice for her.
Anastasia Leslie was born in 2014, and the Leslie family was complete. A family that began with a 21-year-old foster mom and a 16-month-old foster kid.
When I see him now and I see him come from that little boy to this, it's overwhelmingly pride.
Yeah, my mom really helped me with that, shaping me into the person I am today.
He very much understands and I think remembers and appreciates what he has and the opportunities that he has, because he knows what it could have been.
Oh my God!
Whenever I just get mad for doing a chore or something, I'm like, okay, I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for my mom. It's just a little chore. I got this. I'm like, okay, let's do this, all right?
And here is where Jonathan's story comes to a smooth slowdown.
Hey, on your toes!
It's come a long way from where it began, but one thing's for sure.
I can't.
There's still much more to be written.
He's gonna change this world.
Stay tuned.
Thank you so much, Jonathan, for sharing your story. It was amazing to interview him. I was able to put together that and had me in tears a lot of the time.
Yeah, he's just a great guy.
And on behalf of the San Jose Sports Authority and made possible by Qualcomm, you will receive a $2,500 Reach Youth Scholarship Award. Congratulations.
I will receive?
Not you.
Oh, Jonathan.
Jonathan, I'm talking to you, Jonathan.
He deserves it. He deserves it a lot more than me. All right, let's keep the scholarship awards rolling. 2 students will receive Reach Youth Scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each. The first is going to, from Santa Teresa High School, Brandon Johnson. Born with severe food allergies and asthma, Brandon has learned to make accommodations in everything he does. Sports became Brandon's motivation to persevere. Despite the pain in his lungs and the shortness of breath, Brandon wrestled and became an accomplished long-distance runner. Over the course of his high school career, Brandon lettered in 10 varsity sports, competing in 6 sectionals, and was named team captain multiple times. He will compete in cross-country and distance track in college.
Congratulations, Brandon, and after we come back from our first break, we'll introduce to you a football player whose junior year was marked by a nagging pain in his leg, and the pain grew, so did the mystery of what was causing it.
About 12 million U.S. children fall into the homework gap, the barrier students without internet access face when learning remotely. And around the world, more than 1 billion students lack adequate connectivity. Qualcomm Technologies is working to close the homework gap, empowering students and educators to learn and teach from virtually anywhere with always connected PCs powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon compute platforms, built to provide secure, lightning-fast cellular and Wi-Fi connectivity. Snapdragon powers productivity tools that enable real-time, multi-person collaboration, immersive video, and virtual classrooms for modern, untethered education. So while today's learning environment is rapidly changing, Qualcomm Snapdragon is powering mobile PCs that are as connected as your smartphone with 5G and battery life that can last for days, expanding the freedom to learn and teach from virtually anywhere.
Welcome back to the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards, an event of the San Jose Sports Authority and presented by Qualcomm. High school coaches are looking for leaders on and off the field, for players who help build trust and cohesion on the team. You can't win without it.
That's right, and the principles of leadership apply to every facet of life. Over the last few months, we've seen all kinds of leaders in action, from medical personnel to grocery store workers, delivery drivers to epidemiologists. Our civic leaders have also played an important leadership role, and some are now familiar faces to us all, such as Sam Liccardo, the mayor of San Jose, who joins us to offer his congratulations for this year's Reach Scholarship finalists.
To our Reach Scholarship recipients, we are so inspired by you. Congratulations. And we are so proud of all that you've accomplished through your hard work. And of course, the congratulations also goes to your parents, your family, to all those who loved and supported you through the last 4 years, your counselors, your teachers and coaches. Congratulations. We look forward to great things ahead for you. And I hope you'll continue to share your story as it can inspire so many others to reach as you have.
Thank you, Mayor Liccardo, who is a graduate of Bellarmine College Prep.
Many years ago.
Yeah, were you covering him playing sports?
No, he was there before I started, but not that many years. He's not that old.
Well, it's time to announce our next award, earning a $1,000 Reach Youth Scholarship from Saratoga High School, Peyton Stokes. Let's get to know his story.
Go. The sounds of football for Peyton Stokes are the sounds of a sport he loves. Named after Hall of Famer Walter Payton, this record-setting quarterback is leading the section in passing for the second straight season.
It all started around like September last year in my junior season. I'd get home from practice feeling a little bit sore in my leg. And then it wasn't until like November or December, like the end of the season last year, where I really felt it and it was affecting me.
Peyton and his family went to Stanford Medical Center to find the cause. The doctors discovered a tumor in Peyton's femur.
These are benign tumors. They're not malignant. Happens in about 10% of all benign tumors.
Doctors told Peyton the tumor would not be cancerous. Still, Peyton was sent to an oncologist.
I was pretty scared. I didn't really know, it's a lot of scientific words and all doctorish words being thrown at me. So I didn't really know what to think until I talked it outside with my parents. I was a little bit nervous, but excited to see what I could do to make myself better.
Peyton's goal the whole time was to be able to play his senior season, but the tumor was in a hard spot to reach. Doctors decided to use a focused ultrasound targeted at the tumor to burn it out.
So this is relatively new. It's been done for about 5-7 years, and it really takes an ultrasound beam, focuses it on the area, and burns that nidus out.
Because the position of this tumor was rare, the insurance company was denying coverage. Peyton had to wait 3 months as doctors tried to convince the insurance company to accept the procedure. At one point, the family considered having the procedure done in Italy. Finally, doctors convinced the insurance company this option was the best way to go.
Hats off to Dr. Ganuni and Peyton's mom. They were on the case with the insurance company, because a lot of this just requires appeals and reappeals and talking to the medical officer saying, look, this is an actual valid way of doing it.
The surgery took nearly 8 hours. In the end, the ultrasound worked perfectly to burn out the tumor.
I was definitely sore for like 2 weeks or so. I couldn't really notice if the pain went away or not. And after those 2 or 3 weeks, it was pretty much better. It got a lot better after that.
As far as the pain is concerned, he doesn't have the pain. He doesn't wake up in the middle of the night in pain. He's back to himself and just loving football.
Fears of not being able to get back onto the field turned to the joy of knowing Peyton would run onto the field ready to go for his senior season.
It's a senior year. Hopefully we're going to get him a chance to play at the next level, but you're never really sure if that happens. So, the fact that his older brother played here, he's been around our program since he was 8 years old. This is what he's been looking forward to the most.
This senior year is huge for Peyton. The Falcons are putting up big offensive numbers, averaging 47 points a game. After 6 games, Stokes has incredible numbers. For Peyton, the best part is being pain-free, worry-free, and having fun playing football. Congratulations to Peyton. It was amazing that he did so well despite all of that.
He is one heck of a quarterback.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
All right, moving on. We are pleased to announce the next 3 students who will each receive a Reach Youth Scholarship Award, each in the amount of $1,500 from Westmont High School, Isabel Alduino. After being diagnosed with a serious medical condition that requires daily management of her diet and water intake, Isabel worked tirelessly to achieve her goal of playing collegiate volleyball at her dream college. She credits her determination for her ability to overcome many challenges of her medical condition.
From Luis Valdez Leadership Academy, Samuel Espino Hernandez. Samuel comes from a low-income household, but as he explained in his essay, it has never fazed him. Samuel has juggled numerous jobs, helped his parents with the finances, and looked after his grandmother, who passed away last year after a long battle with Alzheimer's. Samuel credits his love of family for his optimism, as well as his success in school and sports.
Also from Luis Valdez Leadership Academy, Alondra Rodriguez Vidrio. Soon to enroll as a first-generation college student, Alondra's love of school and enthusiasm for soccer has been a source of motivation, helping her look past the challenges of living in her neighborhood. Alondra is passionate about working with children and hopes to become a social worker.
Congratulations to Isabel, Samuel, and Alondra. As we go to break, we have another special video greeting to share, this time from JT Marcinkowski from the San Jose Earthquakes.
How's it going, everyone? It's JT Marcinkowski here from the San Jose Earthquakes. I'd like to say congratulations to all the Reach Youth Scholarship finalists. You've worked hard, you've got your diploma, and you're on your way. All the best in future endeavors, and you got this.
Welcome back to the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards, an event of the San Jose Sports Authority and presented by Qualcomm.
It's time to announce another award from Lee High School. Let's meet Lamine Sano. Here's our reporter Chiara Biagini with his story.
Sports are universal. It doesn't matter where you come from or what language you speak, sports connect people from all around the world.
My name is Lamin Sana. I'm from West Africa, Sierra Leone. I was born during the wartime. Life there is pretty tough. And like, most of my friends like got married like at a very young age. If I was there right now, I think I'll be getting married too, but like apparently I'm not. So I'm just blessed. I came to the U.S. to like find a better life.
Lamin Sano is a student athlete at Lee High School. He spent the first 12 years of his life growing up in Sierra Leone during a time of brutal war and poverty. In Lamin's hometown, it was rare for kids to go to school and resources were often scarce.
My dad was a digger in the diamond mine, and my dad died when I was 7. I mean, he was the best dad. Everyone knows him, and he was like a good man, and he like cared a lot about people. I mean, like even though I get to know him a little bit because both of us like used to go a lot. Like he used to take me to soccer matches to like watch games and stuff. I wish like he could have like be with me like until now like.
Shortly after his father passed away, Lamin was separated from his mother when she moved to the U.S. in an effort to give Lamin and his older sister a better future.
I couldn't be with her for like super long. That was like hard. Like I can't like live without her. It's like hard, you know. Like I was just home with my uncle and my aunt. They were like taking good care of me. My mom like, well, even though she didn't have a job at first, she was like struggling there a lot and stuff before she could finally like get her better jobs and like for us to come here. Like
after being apart for 5 years, Lamin joined his mother in the U.S. when he was 12 years old. He started 6th grade not knowing any English.
I was like sad, really sad, because like I didn't know where I was coming, so I don't like know much about America and stuff. Like most other people say America is heaven, like stuff, like it's nice. First I came here, I didn't like know much English, and then like people would talk to me, I just like walk away because I didn't know what to say. I was a little scared, like stuff. People would think I was weird. I was like, people don't get it. Like I didn't know, like I didn't speak English.
Lamin saw a tutor, joined after-school programs, took summer classes, and read many books to learn the complex English language. What helped him the most was playing sports.
In high school, like I didn't have that much friends, but like was kind of tough. And then I was like, the only way I can like be connected to people was for me to like do sports. And like a lot of people know me now and stuff. And then like I did like soccer, wrestling, football, and track. The only reason I do soccer is because of my dad, like how he used to go to watch soccer matches and stuff. And that like gives me courage to like do soccer.
Sports gave Lamin a platform to grow and learn as an individual. Before playing sports, Lamin was intimidated to hold conversations in English.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Good job.
As Lamin grew closer to his teammates and coaches, he broke out of his shell.
I think I've become a better person now. Like I've grown a lot, I've learned a lot, I'm becoming more responsible and stuff.
Lamin is a graduating 4-sport star from Lee High. He will be the first male in his family to attend college when he starts online classes at San Jose State University in the fall.
And even though like my parents didn't like go to high school, they didn't finish school because of the war and stuff. So it'd be a big opportunity for me to like go to school, like college, and like become successful and like have a better life, you know? So I can have a better future for my family and me.
Lamin does not only wish for a better life for his family, but for all the kids in his hometown. He dreams of returning to Sierra Leone to start educational and athletic programs for the youth, giving back what he was so blessed to receive.
Thank you, Lamin, for sharing your story on behalf of the San Jose Sports Authority and made possible by Qualcomm. You will receive a $3,000 Reach Youth Scholarship Award. Congratulations. Much has changed over the past year, really in the last 3 months, but some things will never change, like the grounded outlook and hopefulness of Devin Lopez, last year's top Reach Youth Scholarship recipient. Devin just completed her first year at Cal Berkeley by way of her home in East San Jose. She sent her message to this year's Reach Youth Scholarship finalists.
Hi everyone, I just want to take the time to say congratulations to all the Reach recipients of this year. And just last year I was in your place, so I understand how much it took for you to get up to this point in your life, and I just want to say that you should be proud of that. As long as you tackle on life the way that you have done as a student athlete and really have been committed to being the best version of you and to overcome adverse situations, you will be so successful with whatever you choose to do. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Devin. We are so proud of you and all that you've accomplished. We wish you the best and hope you get back on campus soon. As we go to break, we'll take a moment to recognize the organization at the helm of the Reach Scholarship, the San Jose Sports Authority, from Executive Director John Poach.
Thank you for tuning in tonight to watch the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards. This is a great night for high school sports in the South Bay, and I'm glad you're here. As the Executive Director of the San Jose Sports Authority, my job is to work with a huge array of organizations and individuals to bring the best in sports to our city and the South Bay. From NCAA championships to junior Olympic competitions, all-star games, to youth clinics, and fan fests. The San Jose Sports Authority is also the lead entity behind the San Jose Sports Hall of Fame, along with the City of San Jose Arena Authority, and the SAP Center. And as noted earlier, the San Jose Sports Authority established the Reach Youth Scholarship Program more than 20 years ago today. Through the generosity of our corporate sponsors, including our presenting sponsor Qualcomm, as well as the kindness of individual donors, the Reach Youth Scholarship has provided more than $250,000 in scholarship funds to local high school seniors who've not only earned the recognition, but are deserving of our support. I encourage you to go to the San Jose Sports Authority website, sjsa.org, to donate to the Reach Scholarship Fund and learn more about our efforts to bring the best in sports to San Jose and Santa Clara County.
The Reach Scholarships are provided by our presenting sponsor Qualcomm, by our diamond sponsor Heritage Bank of Commerce, and by platinum sponsors Berliner Cohen, Intero, Steve Halgrimson Family Foundation, and the Olander Company.
What's up, guys? This is Brent Burns of San Jose Sharks. I just wanted to congratulate you guys on your Reach Youth Scholarship finalists. Whew, that's a tough one to get out. Anyways, I know it's been a crazy year, a lot of tough times, and you guys made it. So congrats, it's awesome. I know you guys are going to do great things. All the best.
Nobody better on camera than the Sharks' Brent Burns. He is awesome. I was thinking about going for that look.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, I'll stay the same. He is, of course, the defenseman and alternate captain of the San Jose Sharks. Best smile in the Bay Area, hands down. Welcome back to the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards. I'm Robert Bronstein alongside Aubrey Tolliver.
So far, we've met some outstanding high school student athletes and heard from a favorite 49er, a toothy shark, a big-time earthquake, and a young golden bear. Am I forgetting anyone?
I don't think so. You got it, but we've barely scratched the surface. I think we're overdue for another testimony overcoming adversity, courtesy of our other honorary Reach co-chair, Brandi Chastain.
Hi everyone, I am thrilled to be with you for the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards. I've been a part of the Reach program for years now, which is to say a long time. And it is something I look forward to year after year. I was trying to remember exactly when I joined Ronnie Lott as the co-chair, and I'm pretty sure that it was back in the Stone Age when I was still playing professional sports and may have even been on the women's national team. The years may blur together, but the moments that matter will always stand out. And for a San Jose kid like myself, Reach will always be a part of my hometown experience. There's another reason why I hold Reach so near and dear to my heart. It's because of each one of you. You're fresh out of high school and you've already gone through great things and you have lived some amazing lives, and there is so much more yet to come. I am so excited for you. I became well known for a single moment in the 1999 Women's World Cup. What you may not know is how many ups and downs there were leading up to that memorable moment. Knee injuries, surgeries, making the team, being cut from the team, moving abroad, missing my family, missing my hometown. There was some long and lean years. I'm a positive person by nature, but hardship has a mean, nasty way of getting into your head and sometimes even chiseling away at your confidence. I wish I could tell my younger self to have had more faith and trust in myself. Not because I have hindsight of 2020 that I know that I got through the 1999 Women's World Cup and we were champions, but because I should have realized that I could rely on myself. Maybe you can relate to this a little bit. You're in a good place now, you're on your way, you're going in the right direction, but you know you're going to come up against some obstacles. We all do, and that's what makes us grow. So the only way to get around them is for you to find your yes. Keep moving forward, find your path. Your journey is not over. We'll have lots of twists and turns along the way, we all will, but please remember that it might not take the path you think, but you will end up in a place that you deserve if you keep working like you have. Working hard got you here, so you might as well keep at it and see where else it takes you. All the best to you. I'm rooting for you. Please know that I'm here, and please keep reaching for your goals.
Hey everybody, Stephen Curry here from the Golden State Warriors. Congratulations to the Bay Area class of 2020. You guys did it. And you did it under some pretty unique and uncertain circumstances, to say the least. So congratulations. Now it's time to go out and conquer the world. As the last few months have taught everybody, expect the unexpected, be able to adapt, but don't let anything stand in your way. Congratulations again. We got you. Rooting for you guys. All the support and love.
Welcome back to the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards, an event of the San Jose Sports Authority presented by Qualcomm. Reach is proud to announce another special award named in honor of 49er great Dwight Clark.
Dwight was very much best known for teaming up with Joe Montana on The Catch, but he was also known in these parts for his exemplary character, perseverance, dedication, and hard work on and off the field. Like Ronnie, Dwight is a member of the San Jose Sports Hall of Fame, and he attended many Reach Scholarship breakfasts. His friends at the Intero Foundation have dedicated this award in his memory. So now let's meet the winner of the Dwight Clark Achievement Award presented by Intero Foundation. From Silver Creek High School, let's meet Molly Arezzo. It's senior night at Silver Creek High School. Molly Arezzo is introduced with all the seniors. Her family and friends and her dog Remy are there to honor Molly. But there is no mother and no father.
I was a daddy's girl, so around when I reached about 7 years old, my dad got diagnosed with cancer. And basically my dad was the anchor of the family. He kept everyone together since my mom wasn't really stable, but he was able to help her and be there for her and keep her in check. But after 2 years, he passed away from leukemia.
After her father's death, Molly's mother fell into a pattern of drug abuse.
It wasn't really easy for us. It was pretty difficult because we basically lost our mother about not even a whole year after, because right when he passed away, it was really triggering for her. So as time gone by, it was really difficult.
Molly and a sister were sent to Child Protective Services. The family separated during this dark time.
Me and her stayed in a shelter, then we were brought into a foster home for about a year until my 2 older sisters were able to find a stable home for us to live in. So we were in a foster home for about a year until they were able to find an apartment that was enough room for me and my other sister.
So after a year, the family was back together, the 2 adult sisters, Michelle and Melissa, taking in their younger siblings. Molly, realizing what her older sisters were sacrificing to take her in, including 21-year-old Michelle.
I really admire her for that because she was only about 21. She still had a life, and she literally sacrificed everything for us.
Molly started playing sports, making the Silver Creek basketball and volleyball teams, the sports giving Molly an escape from the sadness of her past.
Basketball allowed me to clear my mind. Whatever I was feeling outside of basketball, I made sure not to bring it into basketball. And basketball has helped me stay in check since, in order to play, you have to be eligible to play. And being an athlete has helped me keep my grades up as well.
So on senior night, Molly and her family and friends gather for a picture, a portrait of a troubled past leading to a bright future. Thank you so much, Molly, for sharing your story with us. On behalf of the San Jose Sports Authority and the Intero Foundation, you will receive a $5,000 Reach Youth Scholarship Award. Congratulations.
As we go to break, we would like to highlight the following companies which, like Qualcomm, are longtime sponsors and backers of the Reach Youth Scholarship Awards.
Thank you to Berliner Cohen, Heritage Bank, Intero Foundation, Olander Company, and the San Jose Marriott. We hope you'll join us again next year. And with a bit of luck, we'll all be together in person.
Hi everyone, Jimmy Garoppolo here from the San Francisco 49ers. Congrats to the class of 2020. You made it! I'd especially like to congratulate the 47 students from Santa Clara County who are this year's Reach Youth Scholarship finalists. After learning more about the Reach program, well, I definitely wanted to reach out to you guys. You are here because someone at your school recognized how hard that you worked, even in the face of some pretty big challenges. That takes fortitude, which is going to serve you well in life. I'm impressed, and I have no doubt that you're going to keep going strong. Congratulations on this honor, and all the best in your future. Go 49ers.
Thank you so much, Jimmy, and congrats to the 49ers on an amazing season.
Yeah, you like, what's the best nickname? Jimmy G? Jimmy GQ?
Yeah, I think Jimmy G. It's short and sweet, yeah.
All right, very good.
All right, our fourth scholarship recipient tonight just graduated from Overfelt High School. Let's meet Gloria Mota Torres.
Gloria Mota is a runner, part of the Overfelt High School track and cross country teams. But the path for Gloria to get here was nothing like this track, with its painted lines letting you know where to go and how it ends. Gloria started out in Mexico, living there through kindergarten.
As I was growing up, I did move a lot, so it was, I would come back and forth. I did do kindergarten over there, so I guess you can say Spanish was my first language, and it was pretty tough because my dad wasn't, he was never around, so it was just me, my mom, and my older brother.
Gloria was abused as a young child and didn't talk about it for years.
It was a very big impact on me. But when that happened, I didn't really want it to show people how that I went through that or anything like that. So it was just I kept it to myself, and it was all I have to do from here is move on and just stay as far away from those people that are not good to me, and then just continue with my life. Because if we just let us fall down then and we can't pick ourselves up, then it's the end for us.
Moving on meant coming to the United States with her mom and her older brother. The next 4 years were full of turmoil and uncertainty.
My mom would just come back and forth with us, me and my older sibling, and then I was begging her to let me stay and stuff like that. And she also asked one of my aunts if she can take me in because she couldn't deal with me, that I was too much for her, and that she just couldn't keep me at a stable place or financially and stuff like that. So then I just stayed with an aunt.
Being separated from her mom was tough for Gloria as she settled into school in the United States.
It was sad. I don't know, I didn't know what to think, but I thought I always thought everything in a positive and good way. I thought it was for my best, and staying here in the United States, I could always go to better schools in Mexico, obviously. So I always thought it in a positive way, that staying here, for me, it was the best benefit. So I just dealt with that.
Gloria moved from one aunt to another before a final move with Aunt Delia Magana, who brought her into a stable, loving family.
She had 2 other kids. I think she took me in 4th, 5th grade. And she had 2 kids. She just started to really take care of me, just like her other kids. Everywhere she went, I would go. She just wanted the best for me, and she really did help me out in a lot of stuff. And I felt like she did give me all the love that I really did need at that point.
On May 28th, Gloria received her high school diploma.
It was exciting. I was kind of nervous, but it was exciting. At least we did get to walk a stage, because that's what they did here at Overfelt. We got off from the car and then actually walked the stage. So I felt great getting that diploma.
Now Gloria will become the first person in her family to go to college. She will attend Cal State East Bay in the fall to major in criminal justice.
It's exciting, nerve-wracking also, because I really can't ask family about it because they don't know much or at all, because they are Mexican and only Spanish speakers, so it's pretty hard, but I'm excited for it.
Now Gloria will run off to college, a proud high school graduate and Reach Scholarship winner.
Thank you, Gloria, for sharing your story with us. On behalf of the San Jose Sports Authority and made possible by Qualcomm, you will receive a $7,500 Reach Youth Scholarship Award. Congratulations.
The awards just keep on coming. I love it. This is such a positive show. And next up, we'd like to announce the 2 students who receive $2,000 scholarship awards. From Valley Christian High School, Anthony Madrigal. Before his arrival into the world, Anthony's mom took methamphetamine during her pregnancy. The impact was twofold. He was placed into foster care and then later diagnosed with a learning disability. Through effort and focus, Anthony enjoyed success both in the classroom and on the playing field. And come this fall, he'll attend San Jose State University to play football for the Spartans.
Go Spartans. Also earning a $2,000 award is from Luis Valdez Leadership Academy, Nancy Miranda. Captain of her basketball team, Nancy helped found the LGBTQ club at her high school. Her home life was sometimes a source of stress, with 11 people residing in a 4-bedroom house and her brother battling a drug addiction. Nancy's focus on school and sports kept her on track, and her efforts resulted in numerous awards and accolades along the way. Way to go, Nancy and Anthony.
As we go to break, we have one more video message from a Reach alum to share from the Gunderson High School class of 2002 Super Bowl champion, James Jones.
What's going on? It's James Jones. I want to congratulate all you guys on getting here and graduating and being able to receive a scholarship. I'm proud of all you guys. But I want you guys to know this is just the beginning. Continue to chase your dreams, continue to grind. As you guys know, I grew up homeless in San Jose. I received this Reach Scholarship. It helped me. I went on to play football in the National Football League. It changed my life. But I want to tell you guys again, you have to grind and work hard. This is just the beginning. There's so many kids and people out there are working hard. You got to work harder than them. I am proud of you guys. Continue your journey, and I hope you guys have much success.
Welcome back to the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards, an event of San Jose Sports Authority presented by Qualcomm. 2020 marks Qualcomm's 5th year as the presenting sponsor for the Reach program, and in honor of the benchmark, Qualcomm has raised the bar.
Yeah, that's right. This year's top 12 scholarship recipients will also receive a new laptop powered, of course, by Qualcomm technology, in addition to their scholarship award. We asked Rahul Patel, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Qualcomm's Connectivity and Networking Business Unit, to share why Qualcomm decided to invest in the Reach Awards.
Thank you, Robert and Aubrey. Like you, I am delighted to be affiliated with the Reach Youth Scholarship Program. The message of Reach is universal. Whether you are a college-bound student athlete or an executive leading a team to develop semiconductor and telecommunication product lines around the world, all of us face adversity throughout our lives, many times over. The key is to learn from these difficult experiences and then apply your hard-earned knowledge and insights to future problems and hardships. Such experiences hold more meaning and serve a greater purpose if we use what we have learned to lend a hand in the support of future generations, which is exactly what I get to do through Reach. I remember receiving the first batch of applications some 8 years ago. When I joined the committee, while reading the essays, I was struck by the emotional depth and maturity of the students. They were brutally honest and also genuinely hopeful and inspiring. It's a very humbling and inspiring process, to say the least. Today, there is nothing I would like to get more than grow the reach of Reach. If you like to support the program, please consider donating to our scholarship fund. You can find details of the San Jose Sports Authority website at sjsa.org. There you will also find information about serving on the selection committee or how to get your school involved next year. On behalf of Qualcomm, my fellow Reach Committee members, congratulations to the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship finalists. Thank you for trusting us with your stories. We applaud your achievements and wish you continued success and good health.
Coming up, the story of the Lee football player suffering a tremendous loss, but being there to support his family the entire time.
But first, here are all of the Reach Scholarship winners who will receive $250 thanks to Qualcomm.
Welcome back to the 2020 Reach Youth Scholarship Awards, an event of the San Jose Sports Authority presented by Qualcomm. We have one more scholarship to announce, but before we do, we have some exciting news. First, to our 12 scholarship recipients, in addition to the monetary awards announced this evening, don't forget you will also be receiving a new laptop courtesy of Qualcomm.
And now second, for the 35 Reach Scholarship finalists who did not hear their names mentioned tonight, we are thrilled to share with you that all of you will be receiving $250 that you can put towards books, lab fees, a meal plan, anything you want in college. And third, the San Jose Earthquakes delivered 47 stylish Adidas backpacks to us. We have one right here. It's got all sorts of goodies inside from all of the local teams, especially the 49ers, no, including the 49ers. And lastly, the amazing staff at the San Jose Sports Authority will contact you over the next 2 weeks about the awards, the laptops, the backpacks, all the good stuff. So don't worry, you are in good hands. And now, Aubrey, we have one last scholarship to announce.
Yes, that's right. From Lee High School, let's get to know this year's top scholarship recipient, Tristan Pelletier.
On the first day of practice, senior wide receiver Tristan Pelletier made catches like he never skipped a beat. Tristan fell in love with the sport at a young age when his mom, Monique, had him try out for flag football.
You know, I didn't catch a ball for my first 2 seasons, but she went to every single game, and, you know, being a receiver and not catching a ball, it's kind of boring, but she loved watching. She cheered nonstop.
Having his mom going to his games meant a lot to Tristan, given her lifelong battle with breast cancer.
So like I said, I got 3 other siblings, and like I just kind of had to help her out with like watching the kids, because like sometimes she just have to sleep because she'd just be weak, and like she'd try to make dinner, but I could tell like she couldn't do it because it was just, you know, chemo was just rough on her.
As a 10-year-old, Tristan was forced to grow up quickly. He cooked, cleaned, and took care of his siblings. After Monique's 3rd bout with cancer, the battle ended.
I came home, I was in 5th grade at the time, and then my dad just walked in the house. So he just kind of stared at us with a blank face, and he was just like, your mom passed away. And I just remember just sitting in that chair just thinking it just wasn't true.
Tristan was heartbroken, but he stayed strong knowing his dad and siblings relied on him, especially his big brother Justin.
Everyone used to call us the Stin brothers. I'm Justin, he's Tristan, so like we just got together, that's just it.
Justin is 5 years older than Tristan and was diagnosed at birth with Down syndrome.
I treat him as the same as I treat my little sister and my other brother. So, you know, I've never really seen him as, oh, my brother's different. It's just, you know, he's my brother. I love him.
Tristan helps his brother get dressed, does his laundry, gets his meals, cuts his hair, and even gets him to play catch in the backyard.
Like, he doesn't talk that much, but like, it's like every day I come home and I talk with him. I'll say whatever, and he like looks at me and I'll say something and he'll just start laughing. Like, he won't like say something back, but he'll just smile and start laughing. Ready?
As a single father of 4, Don Pelletier is grateful he can rely on Tristan to help take care of his brother.
Being that they are so close, I know if something were to happen to me, then I know that, you know, Tristan would be there for his brother and make sure that no one takes advantage of him. And now that Tristan's getting up in age and going to be 18 pretty soon, you know, I just feel a lot more comfortable knowing that, you know, everything will be taken care of, and with Tristan looking out over him, you know.
Taking care of his brother on top of being a student athlete can be overwhelming for Tristan. He remains strong, remembering his mom's positive spirit. He knows he has to be strong for the people around him.
My little sister too, I'm a role model to her, so, you know, I don't want her to see her role model sad, because if, you know, if I saw, you know, my dad's side or something like that, it'd obviously make me feel bad. So, you know, I always try to like think, all right, there's someone else, you know. I gotta look out for someone else, so.
Tristan hopes to honor his mom by being the best teammate, son, and brother he can be. He knows she is looking down on him.
And a big thing I did in October was, since it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I dyed my hair pink. You know, just stuff like that. I guess that's how I kind of remember my mom, because I know she'd be laughing right now seeing my pink hair, so she'd like that.
Whether you are Tristan's family, teammate, or friend, bet you can count on him, Mr. Reliable.
Tristan, thank you for sharing your story with us on behalf of the San Jose Sports Authority and made possible by Qualcomm. You are the recipient of a $10,000 Reach Scholarship Award. Congratulations.
So much to celebrate. Congratulations, Tristan. Such an outstanding and deserving, inspiring student athlete. I'm so glad to be a part of this. It has just been amazing.
Yeah, great to have you with us this year. And before we go, let's remind our viewers to go to sjsa.org, where they can learn more about the Reach Youth Scholarship Program and show their support by donating to our scholarship fund. And as a final thought, let's all keep reaching in everything we do. Thank you for joining us to recognize excellence, adversity, courage, and hard work. Thank you, and good night.
Good night.